Yeah, you just keep your weight in the middle, Susan. Just take your time and you'll be fine. And if you look down to the side of you, just in front of you, you'll see fish passing underneath you. Oh, you're alright. Just stay out in the middle, Susan. And fish rising every time you see a wee circle. Yeah. If you lean back and put your feet as far forward as you can get them, it should steady you up a wee bit. Oh, you're alright. Is that alright for you? Yeah, because you're... Susan, put your hands like that. Put your hands. Susan, put your hands like that in the paddle in front of you. Yeah. And just use each stroke. Keep your hands down by the bow and just use tiny strokes. Yeah, because you're doing too high. So just keep the paddle in the middle of the... Susan, rest your hands like that on the deck. And then wee paddle strokes from side to side. Wee paddle strokes from side to side. Yeah, just take it slowly. And that should stop you from spinning. And if you want to turn, just paddle a little bit harder on one side than the other. You'll get it. It's just going to take you a wee bit of time to get used to it. Just take it slowly. Just wee paddle strokes. Keep your paddle level with the boat, and just do wee paddle strokes from left to right, and keep your weight in the middle of the kayak. Don't lean to the left or the right or you'll flip. You end up going for a swim. Yeah. Just take it easy and you'll be fine. Yeah. The balance will come naturally, Susan. Your body will get used to the movement and your balance will be fine. You're not in any race, so you're just taking your time. You're letting the paddle dig in one side and that spins you. So if you're wanting to turn around, you just dig the paddle in one side and let it spin you around. Don't worry, I'm filming you from my camera as well. So if you turn your camera around, people will see where you're going. I will face in front of you and it'll record what you see. Just take your time. By the time you get back to the fish boat, you'll be an expert. Just a wee paddle, Susan. I'm right beside you anyway. Aye, but brand new. And if you look down, you'll see fish underneath you. Anytime you see a ripple in the water, that's usually a fish coming to the surface. And occasionally you'll maybe feel a wee dunt under the boat, that's fish rising underneath you. I'm getting the hang of it now. Alright. Pop. It's our first time out in the kayak. We brought the inflatables up for quick access to the canal. I've got 2 sea kayaks and a fishing kayak, but these are just the inflatables for quick trips. I've got the Dagger Charleston 14 foot and 15 foot sea kayaks. Right. And when you got a 5 or 10 mile an hour worth of wind, you get 2 or 3 foot waves and you just have a bit of fun playing in the water. Right. Well, hopefully when her kayak skills improve, we'll maybe go for Clyde Bank to Dumbarton, and then from Dumbarton to Helensburgh, and then from Helensburgh to Largs by kayak. Take 2 sea kayaks. Was going to put the trolling motor in the middle of the 2 sea kayaks and join them into a DIY catamaran with a couple of straps. Yeah, but I tested it with my pal out in Clyde a couple of weeks ago, and we were doing 4 miles an hour, not a jot, with 200 amp hour batteries, one in each hull. So that gave us 100 amps to get anywhere and 100 amps to get back. And it was lead acid batteries, group 31s. No, 2 batteries, one in each hull. So that was like, we did the Water Snake T24 and just put it down to 1, and that was like 10 amps an hour. So that gave us 10 hours on 1 battery and then 10 hours back, plus your paddle. Better believe it. Enjoy your people. Yeah, you're being solo for a change. Yeah, your balance will come naturally once your body gets used to being in the water, Susan. Plus you've got a skeg in the hull, so that helps you track straight. Go outdoors. Yep, 100 quid each. Just take your time, Susan. Don't worry about the bank. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, I'm recording just now. Yeah, you're doing well, woman. Just take your time. Just sit out in the middle and you don't need to worry about uh, hitting the bank or anything. Yeah, hang on, I'll come towards you. Right, sort yourself out, make yourself comfortable. Yeah, the swans will probably be at the fish boat trying to get uh, some food. Because that's where the ducklings were heading. So, yeah, you might see them. Yeah, it's because you're leaning that side. Mm. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine, yeah. Two crows on the bank. Two birds on the bank there. Just keep out in the middle, Susan, so you don't get stuck in any weeds. And when you paddle up to a wee bit of speed, you can stop paddling and just let the boat carry you. Yeah, let the boat carry you. Yeah, because the boat will carry you. Wrap up. You see all the flies on the water. It's going to be lunch. Oh, I'm right behind you. Yeah, I'll give you maybe one more video. Alright. Alright. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your kayaking video will probably get you quite a lot of views. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what percentage of battery you've got. 50% is halfway. You've got 35% battery left, and you've got 14 hours worth of recording. Yeah, 30% will give you one film. What was it? carefully. Just, yeah, just keep away from that sunken metal. You can see it there. That's all metal. You don't want to puncture the kayak and going for a swim. Well, you get 35% left. That'll maybe give you another. What? Oh yeah. I'm going to put the camera on charge just now. Yeah, I've got the power bank. I'm going to put the camera on charge. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. Just keep out in the middle so you don't run into any of these sharp objects that's up the side of the bank. Yeah, where you are, it's the middle. Yeah, we'll get some. Yeah, that's kids. Yeah, it's kids that's doing that, Susan. You're lucky if they're 17 or 18. Yeah, there's a 10 mile an hour limit on the cycle path, and they're doing almost 70 miles an hour. No getting a damn who's there. Looks like somebody's throwing another trolley into the. No, I'm not. Yes, one of the B&Q trolleys. Somebody's pinched a trolley for B&Q and then flung it in the canal. Fucking kids. Can't leave fuck all alone. The joys.
I'm still 3 cells in my battery, and I've got we've only been in the water 33 minutes. We've not even been in the water half an hour yet, Susan. That's what I'm saying, we've only been in the water half an hour. Yeah, a lot of fish underneath you. Yeah, you'll see them. Yeah, there's a lot of fish there, Susan. Well, this is the same sort of speed you travel at when you're heading down to Bowling Harbour. Yeah, but yeah, but yeah. When you look at the side of you and look down, you'll probably see the fish you're passing underneath you. Yeah, they'll be hiding in amongst the leaves in the middle. Anytime you come up against plants like that, just below the surface, the fish will be round about them. Somebody dumped another trolley in the bank there. You see the wheels sticking out of the water. Yeah, probably coming down with a load of beer and a shopping trolley, and then just dumping the shopping trolley in the canal when they're drunk. The joys of young ones. Another aircraft going into land at Glasgow Airport. And it's going to land. Yeah. Just look down at the side of you and you'll see fish underneath you. And you'll see the fish a bit better with your glasses on. No. I'm alright anyway. Yeah, you're sitting on water. paddle up to speed and then just let the kayak pull you. If you paddle a wee bit harder, the kayak will pick up speed, and then you just, once the kayak picks up speed, just let it coast and it will carry you for quite a while. You barely need to paddle, Susan. A couple of strokes gets you moving, and then you just sit and chill and enjoy the journey. Mhm. Mhm. Don't know, Susan. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, it will be. Hmm? Obviously. You could be doing this all the time, Susan. So if we go somewhere on the bus or on the train, we can take the kayaks with us in a bag, and then when we get to our destination, we can blow them up, and then do a bit of paddling, and then when we're finished paddling, we can put them back in the bags, get back on the bus or the train, and head home. Yeah, there's Saltcoats Harbour where you can launch the. Alright. Is that a frog in front of you? Or is that a can of beer? It's a can of juice. Yeah, this is because the fish like to hide underneath it all. And you're only in about 6 feet of water. Well, when we get to the bridge where we turn round, you can sit in the shadow underneath the road and you can have some juice. Yeah, we could could be doing this all the time, Susan. Now you get the freedom to explore where you want to explore. Yeah, you were all shaky at first and now you're like a duck to friggin' water. Yeah, you're like a duck to water now. Your, your skill will improve over time, Susan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wee ducks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you barely felt it, Susan. Right. Ah, it's not too bad. I'll be taking her out in the Clyde next. Uh-huh. Yeah, and you barely used any energy, Susan. Yeah, when it starts to get a wee bit bouncy. Well, you're only in about 6 feet of water in here, Susan. You could be in the middle of it and you'd stand up. Well, I would anyway. Hmm. Probably. But your life jacket will keep you afloat anyway. And the, yeah, I had it. I just didn't. I was wearing it. Mhm. Yeah, once you get under the bridge in front of you, Susan, you'll be able to cool off. Yeah, another aircraft. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and you've barely used any energy, Susan. Mhm. You're nearly 60%. What? Ah, I can charge umpteen times. Alright. still got a full battery. So we've only been out in the water 48 minutes so far. Yep, 1 hour to get to that bridge. Mhm. 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 Yeah. See, we went and got the train from here to Glasgow Central, and then from Glasgow Central to Largs. We could paddle in the water at Largs or Saltcoats by train or by bus. We can also go down to Helensburgh and paddle round about the pier. And you can also go up onto Loch Lomond as well. And you can see the wallabies on the islands and Loch Lomond. Yeah, you just hug the shore. Yeah, I'll get it under the bridge when it's cool. Yeah, because where the bridge is where the lock gate is. The other side of the bridge is the lock gate, where you can get out the sun. Alright. Yeah, it's a wee duck. Mm-hmm. Another plane. Mm-hmm. Just take it gently, Susan. And you shouldn't need to lift your hands high into the air. You should be able to keep your paddle on the deck and just gently move the paddle from side to side with the paddle still resting on the hull. Aye. That's where the skeg comes in handy because that keeps you in a straight line. So if you do a couple of paddle strokes, your kayak will pick up speed, and then when you stop, the kayak will keep moving straight for a wee while. So it gives you wee rests in between paddling. Plus you get some lung air in your lungs. Well, once you go under the bridge, you'll be able to cool down a wee bit. Well, this is easier than walking, Susan. Yeah, you can on the far side. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, there's a tie-up point just over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. At the wall. Yeah, I'll check anyway. Yeah, just go under the bridge. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, so where I am here, Susan, you can just sit and the kayak's not going to go anywhere.